How's it going? Thanks for joining me. So picking up where we left off in the previous video, there are no forests on Flat Earth Decoded. What we're seeing here is these giant trees had giant roots that spread out across the earth, and this was a giant living creature that came out of the Holy of Holies at the center of the dish, where every compass points to. And as I was explaining that there's the tree of life at the center of the dish, where every compass points to, I'm explaining to you that this was powered by the astral jet. And the astral jet is created when Jesus, the Son, places his light into the hole at the center of the dish, and out from that hole comes the green astral jet shooting out, and that would have went through all these veins like a fiber optic system. And they say the land beneath us is 25% water and 75% land. And I was just watching a video which was explaining how water might have turned the silica place and melted it away, and water is much less important to the silica system that was here before. And when they say the flood, what I'm seeing here is a flood that was obviously liquid and melted away what was silica, a silica highway of electrical system, sort of like a short circuit was created by all this water, is what somebody described it as. So what I'm seeing here is that this is a giant organism that crept out across the earth, coming out of the Holy of Holies and powered by the astral jet. And giant trees and all that stuff, and a whole living, breathing organism spread out across the earth. And now it's gone. The trees are chopped down, and they say you fell from the trees like monkeys. You know, they're laughing at us because the core of your brain, if you look at any brain chart, you'll see it's reptilian at the core of your brain. It's responsible for fight or flight. You would be a slave class reptilian, and you're the food class, and you can't see it. And you'll laugh and say, those videos that you post are reptilian eyes and blah, blah, blah. Listen, this shit is real. You have a reptilian core to your brain. Zoom in on your own images of you when you were a child. Zoom in all those pictures and see if you can see. Like, take a picture of one of the eyes, zoom in. Take another picture, zoom in. Take another picture of that, zoom in, like with your iPhone. And you'll see that nearly everybody has at least one slit in one of their eyes. So, surely we're not monkeys, but the core of our brains, being that we have that response mechanism called fight or flight, they're telling you that's the reptilian core to your brain, that you stem from a reptilian, okay, not a fucking monkey. So when you see Avatar and all that shit, what they look like reptilian type beings and stuff, that's exactly what they're rubbing in our face. And what I'm telling you is at the center of the dish, where every compass points to, is where that creature originally crept out from. That's where heaven is. When we go through that hole at the center of the dish, when we pop out the other side, we'll see that this living creature is still alive on the other side. And it's a living giant being that's spread out across the earth. The astral light is coming out of that hole at the center of the dish, and it would have spread out all across the earth, creating this silica living being that's spread out across the earth. And what I'm explaining to you is that you can see the remnants of this being that you are inside of right now. So it's one side of a light hole is a black hole. At the center of the dish is the Holy of Holies, where the tree of life comes shooting out. That's where you need to get to before you're dead and drink from the living waters, and you become superhuman like that. It's just that simple. A dog drinks from that water and the dog starts talking. Just like they show in movies, talking animals. Yeah, that's because they drank from this water here. And it's just like that. It's just that simple. I'm telling you, this place is a lot more interesting than you can imagine. So this living giant creature that crept out across the earth is still alive. When you go into the Holy of Holies, you will drink from that living water and you will live forever, or you will get your way out of this matrix. It's just that simple, people. That you're inside of a giant living organism right now. And what I'm telling you is that the moon is sending down a square wave, and it's keeping all this shit from growing back. It's keeping your brain half shut off, and you need to rise above that frequency somehow. And that's going to happen through gratitude and stuff like that. So I recommend you ponder on this information for a little bit. It's going to take a little bit to sink in. That the center of the dish is where the Holy Grail is. And that used to be where the Tree of Souls was. That giant tree that they knocked down. Now there's the astral light. It shoots up, hits the parabolic mirror, and showers down on us. What I'm telling you is at the center of the dish, there's something magical there. We need to get there. It's every compass points to it. And I'm going to keep pointing this out in every one of my fucking videos until people get it. That the tree of life is right over there. It's just that simple. It's a giant astral jet shooting out. When you go over there, you drink from the living waters. And you become a super being right there on the spot. Heaven on earth is at the center of the dish. It's right over there. Every compass points to it. So when people ask, where is that? Grab a compass. There's your yellow brick road. It's right there. That's your yellow brick road. You follow the compass to the center of the dish, and you get everlasting life. It's just that simple.
How you guys doing? Thanks for joining me. People are asking for me to go deeper into this flat earth, so it's clear. The earth is flat. You can see over here the candy cane, and you see this is the sun, puts his light into the hole. Okay, you can see the 20 up there, that's the 11. Why is it the 11? It's like 2, that's 1 and 1. That's like Jesus is one light going into the hole, and then there's the green astral light coming out of the hole. Now, what I noticed about a video I was watching, it showed somebody making these circles, these magic circles, protection circles or things like that. And I noticed that these things are showing you the flat earth plane, the 4 seasons. Look, the sun moves inward and outward, bringing the seasons, and the light is like the electromagnetic spectrum. You're inside the Thunderdome right now, and they show you like all these weapons up over here in the dome. Okay, these are like the angels in heaven, and these are like spells and stuff that these people do. But look, it's showing you the sun and the moon and the candy cane. Okay, the sun and the moon. All right, you're seeing Lucy, the sun and Lucy, the Jesus Lucy loop. And over here, you see the green astral light coming out of that. So what I'm seeing here is that you're inside like the glass house. And this is like a clock. You have 3 square meals a day, right? 3 times 4 is 12. There's another one that would be you. And here you are on the checkerboard. Okay? And you see that these symbols, like this is air, that would be fire, like the sun, and that would be water over here, and this would be earth. Okay, you see like the symbols that they used. I'm telling you, these symbols are pointing, everything's pointing to a flat earth, people. And you can see your language is showing you, like, you see over here, like the 3 layers. If you shade out one side and turn it sideways, you see that's the W, or that's the 3. This is the sine wave. All the letters, all the numbers are inside the sine wave. You'll see that the letters and numbers that they're giving us to use are all sexual type looking type things. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So you see, alright, so you see like the F is like a person bent over, and the 6 is a balls with a dick pointing up, and a dick pointing down is the Q, and you see the T is a dick pointing down. You see the W is clearly boobs or buns. The G again is a penis pointing down. That's the Q is a penis pointing in, going into a hole, like the I is a penis going into an asshole. The reason they show this all as an asshole is because Mother Earth has one single hole, and a woman has 2. So here, you're going to see over here that all the stuff stuff, you know. It's all homosexual stuff. Look at this. He's one dick going up the other guy's ass, clearly. Now, they couldn't use the one with the one eye because that would have been too obvious, right? These guys, all they do is run around going, They're all... It's crazy. When you graduate school, you see that square you place over your head? Look at that. That's the flat earth plane turned upside down. That's exactly what it is, people. Can you believe it? That's exactly what we're looking at here with your graduation hat. So, look at this stuff over here. These symbols. You see how the water's above and the sun is down below? That's upside down. It's that you come... Look, you go to the beach, you put your feet in the water. It's the water's down below. And the sun is above your head. You see the double cross right there? The guns are making a cross, plus the cross. You'll see the double cross right there. Okay, that's the number sign, the double cross. One cross up, one cross down. You see over here on this symbol, that's a pyramid. That's a masculine pointing up. And then you see the cock and balls. Okay, and the fish or the water down below. Morning glory counting. Here's Bigfoot on this. Look at that. And then what looks like a cross right there. And the waters are above. Again, because the fish is up, and that would be the representation of water, and that should be down below. And see the star up in there? So you can see clearly that this is the owl's supposed to be up there where the star is up in the tree. So they've got this cross, one cross, and two, you see the second cross is... You see here's one cross right here, and there's another cross right there. So you could see Ra is who feeds you. You would follow Ra's light out of the hole, and when you get to Lucy, Lucy would weigh your heart against a feather and determine if you get out. And then when you see the question mark, Lucy will drop you off above the sun and with God in heaven, and then you'll be born in a new... You are birthed into this place, you'll be birthed out. Now, pasteurization removes the enzyme your body requires to absorb any value out of the milk or dairy. Your food can be dragged across water using only a neodymium magnet. It's that when they put this shit over here like nourishing lives, this is crazy, people. All your food is designed to kill you slowly. It's crazy, people.